How's it going, guys? This is a little happy birthday to the Sega 32X. Today he turned 20 years old. I figured we'd do a little run through on my favorite system of all times. You know, it's an add-on, but it's always had a special place in my heart. I never had one whenever I was young and waited all these years to get it, and it was worth the wait. But I've got the top screw removed, where I could show you the inside, how the gateway to the 32-bit RAM worked, for those who never got to see it. As far as the proprietary components, we've got a shielding around there, this large capacitor sticking up through there. This is where your cartridge slides down into. Most people who tried it know that to slide down in the Genesis seems like it drops in there very far, but this is just a little really shallow, just real shallow. Works right on the end of the cart. If you start having problems with your 32X reading, it's normally because of that. Either the boards on the cartridges themselves are worn out because of how little goes inside the slot, or these little pins. You can just take you a bobby pin and push down on them and bend them out. Don't push on them hard, because then it'll make getting your cartridge out a pain in the ass. But just flex them a little bit, and that ought to get you back going. Now, for the people that have these that are not working, one of the most prevalent issues in these is a heat crawl from these ribbons here. Now, these ribbons here, you can take them, just take it, slip them out, just remove these screws from around the shielding, take the ribbons out, clean them with some isopropyl alcohol, reinsert them in there, turn your system on, and you can wiggle them. You can feel where they're loose at and just pull them up till they're tight. And it doesn't work the first time. Don't get frustrated. Stick your cartridge up in there. It's not going to shock you or nothing. Turn your system on and just work them side to side till it fires on. Now, that's if the cartridge slot itself is nice and clean. Now, sometimes you can have corrosion on your pins down here. As you see, them pins have to be shiny and pretty. The same on the inside of the Genesis. They have to be nice and shiny, and I don't care how clean your house is. You can see what I'm doing with my hand. That's dust, fellas. Your body emits tons of it. Your carpet emits tons of it. Your air conditioner emits tons of it. But this is something we electronic geeks got to deal with. I always like to go around my systems with this little static cleaner, and it sucks the dust up pretty good. Turn your TV on, rub it on the front, and it'll kind of poke out like when you pull off a flannel shirt in winter. And it really grabs hold of the dust. Now, one thing cool about the 32X, besides being a 32X, is it made games like Corpse Killer for the Sega CD. You had to have both of them to run this. I always thought that was so awesome. You can also, you don't have a cartridge in here, it just takes the system itself to run it. but you can use your memory cartridge to store your games on. The system itself just had a small cache of your ability to put internal memories on it, but you can get these. I can't remember the guy that I bought it from, but this is the most that you can get memory that'll work on this system, and it's tons and tons. I got several games on there, and I haven't even put a dent in it. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to make a little happy birthday to you video. Sega 32X, you're still sexy and shapely as always. Some people always said that they hated it, looked like a tumor on top of it and looked like a transformer or whatever. I just thought it was sexy and shapely. Just really looked nice on whatever system it was on. The cables on the back, I never really minded that, because it's just like veins in your body. The more you got, the more blood you got flowing. The way I looked at it, the more wires you got, the more power you got flowing. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Peace out from Texas, and happy birthday, 32X.